Where you can see reactions, right? Can you see reactions? In that reactions, okay, there is a thumb symbol or raise hand symbol. Anything you can select. Okay. So Sheikh Siddiqui and Yatish, VMAC, Kaushik, Lenovo, Realme, Naresh, Tirupati. Okay. You all people join from phone. Okay. Try to join from laptop, guys. It's very helpful. Okay. Try to join from laptop. So
laptop, sir.
okay. Those who join from phone, lot of people join from phone. Most half of the people are joined from phone. So try to join from laptop so that it will help me, okay, or help you as well to check the things properly. Okay. So that's okay. That's fine. Let me give the recording permissions for others. Yeah, I'm giving recording permissions to Anand. Okay, you will get the recording permissions. I have to give one by one, so it will take some time. Lot of people join from phone itself. I can see. Right, guys. Those who join from laptop, you can click on the record button. There is a record button, okay, at your bottom on taskbar. There is about to the taskbar, you can see the record button, or you can see more. Click on that more. You can see record option, or you can also use the Control Shift R, I guess. Okay, Control Shift R also is the keyboard shortcut. You can record using that keyboard shortcut also. Guys, if you are facing any issues while recording, let me know. Everyone, those who join from laptop, able to record, right? Ravi, let me give you the recording permissions. Yeah, Ravi, you have the recording permission. And there is a challenge, guys. Let me share my screen first of all. Let me share my screen. Okay, so let me what I can do. Right. Okay, so let me tell you the challenges while recording. Format, font. Guys, sometimes if you join from laptop also, okay, laptop also, you can face issues while recording, guys. Okay, recordings is not possible. Recording option, it will show you the recording option, but sometimes you cannot record. What is the issue, guys? For that, what you have to do, please download Zoom app, okay, and create a login so that you can record the session. Okay, guys, some people can record the session without account, but some people, even though they join from laptop, okay, I cannot give you the recording permissions. Recording option will be disabled for you, for some participants. So if you cannot record, you join from laptop but still you cannot record, means clearly there is an issue. Just download the Zoom app and you can create an account. Just log in. You can give your Gmail ID and you can give one password, one new password and all, so that it will allow you to record, guys. Okay, is it clear? So this is one more challenge. And those who join from phone, there is no recording option at all. Okay, the recording options will be disabled those who join from phone. I'm not disabling, sir. By itself, Zoom is disabling the recording options those who join from phone. Okay, so that is one more challenge. And of course, nothing to worry. In case if you are unable to record, also nothing to worry. Every session will be recorded from my side. Every session will be recorded from my side. Okay, I am going to share you the recordings with all of you guys. Nothing to worry. I'll take all of your email IDs. Okay, I'm going to share these recordings with all of you guys. In case if you don't have questions, please mute. I'm requesting you to all please mute. Okay, it is going to create some disturbance for you only. Okay, so try to be in mute. In case of any questions, you can unmute, you can ask the question, and you can again mute by yourself. Okay, otherwise if I feel there is a disturbance, I'm going to mute you all, guys. Right, there are some thumb rules. Okay, there are some thumb rules. What are those thumb rules, guys? Rule number one, every 40 minutes, the record will be, the session will be closed automatically. Okay, the session will be closed automatically. Every 40 minutes, it will be closed automatically. Make sure you have that meeting link handy. Try to save on your desktop. Just click on that link to join immediately with the same password, guys. Okay, make sure you have that meeting link handy and keep it on your desktop. If it was closed automatically, sometimes what I'm going to do, if it is it will show you the timer, guys. It will show you the timer. In case if it is less than 10 minutes, it will show you the timer. So based on the timer, you can understand. If it is less than 10 minutes, it will show you 10, 9, 8 minutes, like that. It is going to show you. Sometimes I'll let you know, guys, the meeting is going to end. Sometimes if I am busy with the discussion, if I forgot to update you, if the session is closed automatically, what your responsibility is, try to open the same session immediately, guys. Try to open the same session immediately. And for the first 4 days, the meeting link is same, the passcode is same, the meeting ID is also same. So nothing to worry. For the first 4 days, you can use the same link. Again, there is no different link for tomorrow's class. For the first 4 days, the meeting link is same, passcode is same, and your meeting ID is also same. You can use the same credentials for the next 4 days, guys. Okay, fine. And second thumb rule is try to join by laptop. It will help you. You can see the things properly. Okay, and you will get the concentration also. Of course, if there is an issue, I can understand. Definitely, you can join from phone also. That's not a roadblock for us. Third thumb rule. Okay, whatever name you gave it to me, your registered name with me, try to join with the same name, guys. Don't join with the different names. Okay, so what is the third thumb rule? Don't join with the different names. Okay, like phones, the phone, like I can see Nokia, I can see Vivo, I can see Redmi. Okay, don't join with phone. By default, automatically it will come. In case if it is there like that, you can rename it easily. Just click on your name or keep on pressing your name. you will get an option to rename, and you can rename by yourself. Why? Because I cannot identify. It's very important to me who joined, like based on that only I can send the recordings and all, right? So don't join with the different names, and of course other names also. Don't join other names. So for example, your name is Dinesh. Imagine your name is Dinesh, but you joined as Ramesh. Might be you may have two names or three names, okay, but you joined as Ramesh. Then I'll confuse who is this Ramesh. Might be some other person is joining without my authorization, so I'm going to remove you from the group. Okay, of course I'll ask you who is this Ramesh and all. Before removing, I don't remove immediately. So try to join with your names, guys. Whatever names you gave it to me, try to join with your names. Don't join with the phone names, or don't join with the computer names, or don't join with other names and all. It will be difficult for me. Okay, those who joined and all, it will be difficult for me to identify. Right, guys? And in case sometimes what we are going to do, if your laptop is not available, we are going to join from others laptop, so their name will come. Okay, so try to join, try to rename it with your name, so that it will be very helpful for me. These three are main thumb rules, guys. These are the main thumb rules. You have to follow these thumb rules. Okay, right? Clear, everyone? Is it clear? And sessions are completely interactive. It's not like I'm keep on talking, guys. I don't like keep on talking. First thing is, I don't like at all. You can see my YouTube videos. The students has to be interactive, guys. The students has to be interactive. Why? Because from day one itself, we are going to learn lot of things, lot of things, lot of things. Believe me, you have to habituate to open your mouth. Then only you will be comfortable to answer in the interviews, guys. If you don't open your mouth, I am your trainer. I am your friend. Okay, right? I am your relative, whatever it might be. Okay, you can treat me as your close friend. Try to open your mouth here. Try to respond here. Try to interact with me. Okay, if you don't interact anything, if you're not asking any questions, if you're not responding whenever I'm asking the questions, then it will create a problem for you. Don't think, chalo, I'm going to open my mouth during the interview. You cannot open your mouth. Believe me. So the first minutes itself, the training will start, guys. Training means, don't think that I'm going to give you technical training. It's not completely technical training. Yes, agree, it's a completely technical training. But this 1.5 month you are there with me, guys, I'm going to give you, okay, technical training. Apart from that, professionalism. You are going to keep at least 3 years, 4 years, 5 years of experience, right? So it's very important, guys. It's very important. The professionalism I'm going to teach. We are going to learn professionalism, guys. Okay, how to be there in the team, how to maintain a good relationship with the team members, everything we are going to discuss. But one request, one sincere request is, try to be respond whenever I'm asking questions. Please respond. Try to be interactive. I don't like to like keep on talking, guys. Okay, it's not the way of giving a good lecture. It should be interactive, then only the classes will be in healthy environment. So is it clear? Everyone ready?
Yes, sir.
Ready, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
before
sir.
going
Yes,
into
sir.
the
Yes, sir.
discussion,
Yes, sir.
yeah, yeah, thank you so much, guys. Before going into the discussion, anyone having any questions, any doubts? Any doubts, guys? Any questions, any doubts? And guys, very,
No.
very, very, very important thing. Okay, no matter who
No,
you
sir.
are, no matter from which background you are, okay, that's not at all an issue for me, for you as well. Try to ask as many questions as you can. Forget about others. Okay, don't treat others. What is the question? Don't hesitate. What is the question? It is a simple question, silly question. Nothing to hesitate, guys. You are paying the money. You are paying the money from your pockets. I know how much you are struggling to earn that money. Nothing to hesitate. If you are still hesitate, you can ask the questions in the WhatsApp also, but I'll encourage you to ask the questions in the team, so that it will be helpful for others also. Okay, clear? So
Sir,
nothing to
I
hesitate.
have
Yeah,
one
yeah, yeah,
question,
yeah,
sir.
yeah, you can continue. Yeah,
Sir, BCom students can able to learn this
I'll
course.
explain, sir. I'll explain. The short answer is yes. Everyone can learn this course. Okay, how it will work, I'll explain. Today's concept is, we don't teach technically, we don't discuss technically today. Completely about the course I'm going to tell you. Okay, so you can ask as many questions as you can about the course. How will be the course? What is the next step after this course? Okay, So what are the like enhancements of this course, right? How to get the job, everything we'll discuss. In case if I missed something, you can ask your doubts at all. Nothing, no issues. Okay. Any questions, guys? Yeah. No questions? Fine, everyone. Okay, chalo. Let's jump into the discussion, guys. So I hope you know like why we are here today, morning 7 a.m. onwards, right? We are going to discuss one subject or on technology called SQL Server, guys. SQL Server DBA. Okay. So what is the SQL Server DBA? What is the SQL Server DBA? What is meant by database? Where we are going to use this? Okay. So these are the main questions, guys, we will have in our minds. Okay. So what is this software? Where we are going to use the software? How we are going to learn this software and all, what kind of activities will be there if you became a SQL DBA, what is your roles and responsibilities in the organization, what is your daily activities, day-to-day activities, what and all your day-to-day activities, everything we are going to discuss, guys. So we are here today to discuss about one technology called SQL Server DBA, SQL. We'll call it as Chidanand. Okay, let me give you the recording permissions. Chidanand, you are recording, right? I can see your recording. See, if you're recording, guys, okay, there is a dot, red circle will be there. Okay, and the circle red dot will be there if you're recording. So then is it clear? Is that fine?
Sir, option will be pause or stop recording.
No. Keep it as it is. You're recording, I can see.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see your recording. I can see those who are recording, I can see that option. Okay. Don't do anything. Don't pause, don't stop it. That means pause or stop means it's already recording. Okay. If it's not recording, it will show you an option of start recording.
Okay.
Okay, done. Thank you. Right. So we are here today to discuss one software or one technology called SQL Server, guys. What is the SQL Server? SQL. Okay, we'll call it as a we'll call it as a SQL Server. Okay, the shortcut is SQL Server. SQL means structured query language, guys. Okay, structured query language. Okay, I'll tell you what is this SQL and all. Just the abbreviation is structured query language. This is just a language, guys. How we are communicating in English, how we are communicating with the help of one language. In the same way, to communicate with the databases, we will have one language. That language is called this structured query language, guys. SQL language. Okay. So to communicate with the database, to work with the database, this is very important. The language is very important. If we cannot convey, it's difficult, right? We cannot get our work done by the database. So in the same way, so this language we are going to use to communicate with the databases, guys. Okay. So chalo, no problem. There are a lot of SQL versions are there, SQL flavors are there, T-SQL, PLSQL, lot of things are there that we'll discuss it later, guys. Okay. So simply SQL means structured query language. So SQL DBA means SQL Server DBA. Okay. So those who are managing the SQL databases, we can call them as a SQL Server DBA. So before going into the discussion, what is SQL Server, guys? First of all, the simple definition I'll tell you. What is SQL Server? You will came to know at the end of the course after 1.5 months, like March 15th, you came to know what is SQL Server. It's a day-to-day learning, right? So a lot of things you're going to learn. Finally, you will get the idea what is SQL Server. In the beginning, I'll tell you just what are the uses of the SQL Server. So SQL Server is an RDBMS software, guys. SQL Server is an RDBMS software. Forget about RDBMS. I will explain again about RDBMS. Okay, which will help you to store the data, to process the data, and to retrieve the data. So SQL Server is one software, guys. As of now, let me remove it. So you will be confused. It's just a software. It's a piece of software. What this will do, guys? It is going to use to store the data. By using the SQL Server, we are going to store the data, guys. By using the SQL Server, we are going to process the data. By using the SQL Server, we are going to retrieve the data. See, retrieving is very important, guys. Okay, so you are using 128 GB phone, or you are using a 256 GB phone, or you are using a small phone like 16 GB phone. You just stored all your data and all in that phone. Okay, your contacts, data, photos, everything you just stored. But if you are unable to retrieve whenever you want, what is the use of such data? If you are holding 128 GB data, 256 GB data, 1 terabyte of data, 2 terabytes of data, what is the use if you are unable to retrieve the data? Why we are going to store that much of data? Whenever we need, we have to retrieve, right? That is our primary goal, right? We don't know when we are going to retrieve. Okay, so whenever we need, simply we have to retrieve the data. If we are unable to retrieve the data, there is no use of storing that much of data. There is no meaning of storing that much of data. So storing data is very important. At the same time, retrieving means what? Simply reading the data, guys. Retrieving is nothing but reading the data. Whenever you want, you want to see your photos, you can happily retrieve the photos. You want to see the contacts, you want to call someone, you can happily retrieve the contact. Means simply reading the data, that is called retrieving the data. Okay, so no matter how much data you are storing, it's very important this data is useful for us or not. How can it be? It will be useful, guys. Whenever we need, we are able to retrieve it. In that case only, it will be very useful. So SQL Server is a software. What it will do, guys, it will do three things. One thing is it will help you to store the data, guys, and it will help you to process the data, and it will help you to retrieve the data, guys. It will help you to retrieve the data. These three are main things, guys. Okay, these are the three main things. Okay, and like that will be done by your SQL Server, right? So I'll tell you the use case, sir, where we are going to use the SQL servers. Just can you please let me know? Whatever application you are using, guys, whatever application you are using, remember one thing, you are using smartphones. Most of you are using smartphones. Okay, so smartphones means a lot of applications will be there in the smartphone. Apps means applications, right? Apps, guys. The classes will be initially, the classes will be too basic. Why? Because a lot of non-computer background students are there. 80% of each batch will be from non-computer background. So I'll tell you from very basic. I'll give you the spoon feeding, okay, for the first 10 days, like that. If you know the things, I'm very sorry for that. Okay, if you know the things, please don't irritate. Okay, so if you know the things, that's good. If you want to add something to the same, you can add it. You can contribute, sir. Okay, and again the classes will be too basic. Why? Because I cannot suddenly jump into the technical discussion. You will be worried what we are discussing and all. So slowly, we are going to get into the technical discussion, guys. Okay. So apps, you know, right? You are using Phone Pay, you are using Google Pay, WhatsApp, you are using WhatsApp, guys. So any application at the end of the day, it has to store the data in somewhere, guys. At the end of the day, the application has to store the data somewhere. Where it is going to store the data, guys? Can you tell me?
Database.
Correct. Okay, it is going to store the data in the database, guys.
Database.
At the end of the day, these softwares, these applications, these apps and all will store the data in any database, guys. Okay, so let me show you one thing, how it will work. Okay, and before that, let me open one website, guys. So for example, you all know, right? Amazon.in or Flipkart.com. You all know about this particular application, right? This is also an application only. See, website also is one application only, guys. Website also we can call it as an application. Application means it's something which is fulfilling our requirements. You want to do the shopping, that is your requirement. It is fulfilling the requirement, right? Which is fulfilling your requirement. You can call that as an application, guys. WhatsApp is an application, phone pay is an application, GPay is an application, Amazon.in is an application, Flipkart.com is an application, IRCTC.com is an application, SBI net banking is an application. Everything that you can access is an application, guys. Once you opened application Amazon.in, you can see lot of things on the home screen, guys. This is the front end. You can see the one which you can see the interface. What you can see now, that is a front end, guys. Front end. You can see in the front itself. Okay, but you don't see what's happening in the back end, guys. You can just see simply the front end. Okay, so this is your application, guys. You can call this as one application. Don't think application means only Amazon, application means only Flipkart or WhatsApp. Application can be anything. Some internal applications also will be there, small applications will be there. If you go to the bank, okay, there are internal applications and external applications, guys. There are two types of applications: internal applications, external applications. External applications, you all know, those who can access by public, you can call them as external applications. Okay, so you can access WhatsApp, you can access phone pay, you can access net banking, anything. That is your external application, guys. Internal applications means if you go to any bank, you want to deposit some money, sir, or guys, you want to deposit some money, you will go to the bank. They will ask you to fill one form, deposit form. You are going to fill that form. Then you will keep your money and keep your deposit form. You will go to the counter. Then they will take both, right, money and deposit form, and they will open their computer or system, and they will type your account number. Okay, once they typed your account number, they can see all of your details. Agree? They can see your name, your father's name, your date of birth, your account number, your balance, how much you're transferring, how much you're depositing, everything they can see, right? But can you see that application? Can you access that application? So this is simply, this is an internal application, guys. Bank people by themselves, they are going to design one application to fulfill their requirements. That requirement might be a deposit, that requirement might be a withdrawal, that requirement might be loans, anything. So to fulfill their requirements, they will have, guys, the meeting is showing less than 1 minute. Please reconnect again. Please reconnect again with the same link, guys. I'm waiting for you. Okay, less than 1 minute, you can see on the screen. Please reconnect again with the same link. Okay.